Hi everyone, welcome to our Instagram live. My name is Avinash. I'm the co-founder at Kleiba. We at Kleiba are dedicated to helping busy moms like you come up with do-it-yourself activities for your children. We are focused more towards helping children explore and learn science. So they get to explore and learn science on their own by exploring and asking questions to do-it-yourself play-based activities. So what I thought was I'll share two stories with you. I keep talking to a lot of parents and I just thought I'll share some stories with you. I recently spoke to two parents and I was mind blown by something they shared with me. So what happened was these two parents they talked to me about how they helped their children explore science along with their child. Just 1 minute. Yeah, sorry about that. So these parents told me about how they explored science along with their child. So I wanted to share two stories with you. So do stick along with us for the rest of the video. At the end of the video, I'll also be sharing a science activity you can try with your child. All right. So the first story is with Lima ma'am. She is a university professor. She has a 4-year-old daughter. She took her child to a park. And what happened was children are natural explorers, as we all know. So what she found was not only her, all the children that were playing beside her or in the park, they kept asking questions to their moms, like, does the tree talk? Does the tree have feelings? What plant is that? Why is that leaf green? So many of these parents don't even know how to answer these questions. So mostly, she would ask the other moms, like, how do you answer these questions? The most common reply was that God made it like that, so that's how it is. So what happens here is the creativity or the curiosity, as you could say, just completely shuts off. Hi man, new people have joined, so please stick out. I'll be sharing two stories of parents how they help their children explore science, and at the end I'll also be sharing do it yourself science activity you can try with your child. So please stick on till the end. Yeah. So what happened was many parents were just telling that God has made, that's why it is like this. They were not able to explain to them why a particular thing is like that. So when that happens, the creativity of the children is just cut off. That's not something that's not something that's good. So she thought, all right, so today is the day I have to do something about it. She keeps asking questions to me regularly. So they went home and they started Googling everything. How does a plant grow? How does germination occur? How does pollination occur? And all that. So at the end of the day, it took 2 hours. Okay, 2 hours, the number of questions her daughter was asking. 2 hours it took for them to completely explain to her daughter what are the things that happen. So we see that this problem is really persistent, that many parents do not know how to guide their natural creativity in a proper direction. So that's how we feel that we can contribute to this. It's a great step that you have taken by, I see many parents do it yourself activities and posting videos of it. I see there's a great trend that has been started right now on Instagram or many different social media activities. They begin sharing about how you can do it yourself activities with your child, explore science, explore English, maths. It's great, but when it comes to science, I feel that there's a difficulty here. Hence we feel we can help you guys with that. So that's how our Lima ma'am shared the story of how that became a habit for her. Whenever she had a doubt, she started Googling, she started exploring science, she started exploring nature. Like whenever she was in a park, she would ask her mother, what plant is this? What can we do with that plant? What fruit does it give? So that's the story of our Lima ma'am. The second story I would like to share now is that of Vijaya ma'am. She is an English tuition teacher. Okay, she has her own online classes. So now what she did was something really extraordinary, not something normally parents do. So whenever she teaches something to her child, she has a son of 5 years old. So whenever she teaches something to her child, yeah, thank you, Sai Karthik. Indeed, learning starts from questioning. Yeah, so whenever she teaches something, she makes the child convince her that whatever he learned is true. So let's say she taught him how does how is a rainbow formed in the sky. Then she makes her child explain the same thing to her, and she tries to contradict each and everything. Now the child has to convince her that whatever he is saying is true. So like she contradicts, she tries to contradict each and everything. Now the child has to the child has to convince you that whatever he is saying. So that improves the logical reasoning of the child. So she does this for each and everything that is being taught to him in class. So what happens? The child is now able to develop the natural, the inquisitiveness, you can say, the questioning ability, whatever things are being taught at school. Now the child, whenever you earlier used to ask 2 or 3 questions, now he's asking around 10 to 15 questions. Like that's what a parent has achieved just by trying to contradict everything the child is explaining to her. This was the second story. This is something really good that you can try with your child. So we are at the end now. I wanted to keep the video short. I've shared 2 stories. I'll share this video also, have a look at it later. Now it's time for me to share the do-it-yourself activity that I promised. Now, you must have something like a balloon or something elastic in your house. Okay, a balloon will do the trick. If you find something similar, you can take that also. All you need is a balloon, that's all. Okay, take a balloon, ask your child to blow it, okay, and tie it. Okay, so when that happens, ask him to place it on a chair. Now the child has to sit on the balloon. When he does that, ask one question: does the balloon feel warm or does the balloon feel cold? I'm not going to tell you the answer. You try it for yourself and let me know. So let's say the child answers, so let it be warm or cold. You need to ask why he is feeling warm or why he is feeling cold. So from that, let's note down the questions that your child is asking. Okay, your child could also ask, why won't the balloon burst? Or how is the balloon not flying off? Okay, so make sure you're noting down these questions. So using do-it-yourself activities is a very effective way to promote the natural inquisitiveness or readiness to science, that also you can say. So once you do this activity, you get to teach something out of that. So I'll just give you a clue about what that is. Do let me know if you figure out what I'm trying to, what you can teach here. So it's regarding heat conduction or heat insulation. Okay, so your child has to sit on a balloon. He has to find out whether it feels warm or it feels cold. Okay, through that your child is going to explore about heat conduction, heat insulation, and many other questions your child will definitely ask. That's what children do. Children are natural explorers and they're going to ask hundreds of questions. Have fun exploring. Let me know what activities you tried and what was the result of those. Thank you.